just the deuce. Half Worcester right. Chops out the 3 and the 9 pins.
He's got Phil's now 4, 9, and 2.
Great recovery and almost converted that half Worcester for another spare.
Total of 9 in that box. Gets him to 70. Travis in the 5th. Looking at a half dozen pins still.
We apologize for the scoreboard technical difficulties. We'll get it back to you as soon as we can.
And we will rely on Murphy math for the moment.
Oh, that's scary. Light on the head pin. Drops 7. The 7, the 9, and the 10. And all kinds of piece of wood out in front. That close. Great effort by Travis. Make it 9. 54 to 70. Nick Wildeman leading.
Nick in the lead, back with the finish of game 1 after this on CN8. We're 6 boxes into game 1 of the championship match. Nick Wildeman with a 16-pin advantage, 70 to 54. Some of the friends and families of the bowlers in the front row as usual today. As we look ahead to our next taping.
Yes, December 9th. This is like next week, folks. Come on down. Start about 9 o'clock in the morning. Take 4 shows. And Rich Hallis will be back with us as defending champ. So come on, join us.
Nick now in the 7th. 3 marks already in this game. 2, 4, and 5. Four down, 6 remaining.
4 horsemen left, plus the 3 and the 5 pins. Almost.
Only the 7 still up. All 10 of them boost the score to 80.
Moves over to lane 36 for his 8th frame.
6-pin drop. One, 2, 4 in the 9. $87 now through 8 for Nick. Travis with some catching up to do. It's on the head pin. Spread eagle though. He's a 2, 4, 7, 3, 6, 10. Loses 4 and count, and that exchange now down 20 pins through 7 complete, 80 to 60. Opposite a 7 here in the 8th.
Leaves the 1 in the 7 pin and a nice piece of wood behind the head pin. which has a good chance of taking out the 7. Oh, boy. Came in contact with the left sidewall and bounced right in front of the 7 pin. Never touched it.
The lead is 18. 87 to 69. And only the 10 remains.
Wow. Oh, you know, he has a chance here at the wood to the left as well. Carry him off that piece of wood. See what he tries. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. A little too high in the wood. I admire his choice, though. Well, maybe the choice was wrong. I'm with you, Nick. I would have gone the same way. 10 bucks, 97 through 9 boxes completed. First game of the championship round. Wants that 4 pin to drop. Doesn't happen.
North of 100 now with his total. He'll better his average, which is 100. $105 for Nick, game 1. Second game to follow with the Strike Challenge audience participation segment in between. In fact, it'll be Nick's mom, Carol Wildeman Wasserman, bowling for the $275 card jackpot. Travis is going to lose a grip on that. Take 2.
$10.
You can have a strong final frame. Getting striking distance for that second game.
It's a big arm swing. See it? The big arm swing coming up and then down again has a tendency to throw you timing off. Obviously, he's comfortable in that approach. Disappointing 5.
84, 21 pin advantage with 1 game done for Nick Wildeman. We're back with the Strike Challenge. Nick's mom, center stage when we return.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. Our Strike Challenger today knows one of our bowlers very well. This is Nick's mom, Carol Wasserman from Marshfield.
Yep.
And do you want to do this today?
Not really.
How'd you get talked into it?
Well, we were joking on the ride up, and he said, you know, do it. And I said, all right, I'll do it. We bowl in a league together, but he carries me.
And you were the lucky winner of the Strike Challenge.
Yes.
Well, you can get $275. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
All right, go do it.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it for Carol, mother of Nick. $275, she can bowl a strike. $50 for a spare. Here we go.
Not bad. Just missing the head pin to the right. Already made herself $3. Looking for the spare for $50.
$1 a pin now, so she's at 8. $9 for Carol. High five with Nick. And the jackpot grows for yet another week.
Travis Sears will get us going for the second and final string of the championship match.
Travis down 21 to Nick, so he needs a quick start.
Wants that 7-pin to go.
Gets only the 5, so it's a 7. That drops 6.
1, 7, 10, and of course the 9-pin is also there.
2 goalposts left up, 7, 10. Goes after the wood and gets an 8-box. 7 and 8, 15 through 2 frames in game 2. Nick up 21 coming in, looking to add to that advantage. Half dozen still up. Nine box. Gains a couple more and count opposite that 7.
A little light hit there. A little mixing action there, but he leaves himself the 6, 7, 10. But a makeable spare with the wood. That close.
Two 9s for Nick to begin game 2. That lead grows to 24 pins overall. Spare for Travis in the 3rd.
Had 1 spare in the first game and happened to be in that 3rd frame as well, but now we'd like to tie them together. It's 7-pin drop, leaves himself the 5, 9, and 10. Couple pieces of wood. Oh, makes it 2 in a row.
Soft touch for back-to-back marks.
Just gets by and hits the 2nd piece of wood. Looks like a cue ball shot right at the tip of that piece of wood and cleared out the 9 and the 10. The ball took the 8, 5, I should say. Nick right through the middle.
Still looking at the 2, 4, 7, 10. Be opposite a 2nd straight mark here in the 4th.
Seven pin goes down. 1, 2, and 10. Leaves the 2.
Travis can get another good fill. they'll have some hope over the final 5 frames. Decent 6. 5, 7, 8, 10. Kingpin and 3 in the back row.
Oh, almost converted that. Elected to go after the piece of wood in front of the 7. Got some action with the ball off that. $10.
Gets his score in this game to 58. Just the 7. Youth bowlers again for the next 3 weeks, total of 4 weeks for the youth bowlers. Then Richard Hawkalis, our reigning champ, returns. Nick, the 10 shy of a strike. His first mark of this second game comes in the 5th.
And it's an important one where Travis Sears was making a run at him after trailing by 21. Cut it to 14. Drops 7, leaves himself to 5, 6, and 10. But with a piece of wood, almost go at the 5-pin, catch a little of the wood on the way by. Oh, leaves the 10.
Cleans up all 10. 5-pin advantage in this game for Travis. 16 overall for Nick. Back with the finish right after this on CN8 in the Candlepin Challenge. Welcome back to the Candlepin Challenge. Be sure to add a trip to the Woburn Bowlerdrome to your to-do list this holiday season.
Exactly. There's plenty of time to do shopping after you stop by next week. Next Sunday, December 9th, start about 9 o'clock in the morning like we always do. And just a friendly reminder, come on by, and maybe that strike challenge will be up to $300 or $400 by the time you get here. But anyway, stop by. We'd love to see you.
All set, final 4 boxes. Travis to go first in the 7th. It's down 16 pins overall. Needs some marks, and he needs them now. How about it, a strike? Nope, pin shy. 9 in the back row. A lot of wood in front. Converts his 3rd spare in this game. The 3rd, the 4th, now the 7th.
Travis doesn't waste any time either. As soon as he sees the red lines on the pins, and he attacks them. Right in the pocket. Oh, look at it. He had more than that. Cluster of 5 in the left-hand corner. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8.
All 10 of them. That lead that Nick established in the first game is the difference. Travis has bowled better in game 2. At least so far. 3 up.
3, 7, 10.
He'll be open here. Travis is going to gain a few more pins, cut into that deficit. 17 complete. 7 boxes in a game 2. Opposite of 10 boxes, Nick in the 8th. Half dozen still up.
His lead will be the number of pins he knocks down in this frame.
Seven box and a lead of 7, so it is close. Travis puts up another mark. It'll be very interesting.
Well, Challengers match, Travis needed the mark in the final frame to win the match, or win that game, and came up with a big strike. This time he removes the 189, spread eagle plus the 5. Oh, now just the 5.
I think that first ball, he thought he'd get a lot more out of it.
Doesn't need a bad frame here. Oh boy. 5.
He's got to get himself together for the 10th and put up a mark. Not what he needed. Nerves sometimes kick in. A real solid game going up until the 9th and 10th boxes.
Yeah, the final 2 frames really hurt him. Only a total of 11 pins.
Gets him to 103. Nick in the 9th.
Well, that certainly is enough for Nick. He will move on and be our defending champ next week.
Works just like the adults. The winner will return next week. That'll be Nick.
Travis ends up with 84, 103, 187, and Nick is already at 193.
Punches out only a single pin. The 2.
Next week's challengers were with us last year. Adam Cormier from Gardner, Massachusetts, and Stephen Reno from Southbridge will be with us as challengers.
7 in that 10th box. 95 in this game. Wins it by 13 pins, and even 200 for Nick. 187 for Travis. We're back with the wrap-up right after this on CN8. Back at the Bowlerdrome for the wrap-up. We'll hear from all the bowlers. Nick Wildeman wins week 1 of the Youth Challenge.
That's right. He hung right in there. He had a tough time in the last string, but it was enough to pull out the victory. He'll be back with us next week.
And we'll speak with him in just a second. But first, Trina with the runner-ups. Trina?
Thank you very much. I am back with Sean and Travis. Sean, how'd it go?
It went pretty well. I did my best. Travis was a great competitor. You just pulled it off in the end on me.
So you think your friends are going to give you a hard time, or they're going to be pretty supportive?
They'll probably be pretty supportive. We'll make some jokes about it and have a good laugh.
Well, I think you did very well. You should hold your head high when you go back to school. And Travis, those lights come on. It's a much different thing than bowling in your regular lanes, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot different. There's a lot of pressure. Your hands get sweaty. I had that one. I threw the ball behind me, but it wasn't too bad.
How'd you feel out there?
I was a little nervous, but I tried to keep my cool. It's tough with all the lights and stuff, but it wasn't too bad.
I think you did very well, both of you, and you got these great trophies from the ICBA, so thanks so much for being a part of our program today. Back over to you, John.
Trina, thank you. With the champ this week, Nick, who returns to bowl again next week. I know last year you were in that championship match and you were the runner-up, so it's a different feeling this year. How did it feel today out there?
It feels great. I had a good first game. The second one was kind of rough. I didn't really get too many good breaks. and Travis was hitting the head pin. I was getting really worried that he was just going to get a couple strikes.
Yeah, it looked like he might put a comeback together there in the second game. Dan wants to let you know what you won today.
Okay, here's a nice, beautiful trophy for you. First of many, probably. And you got a $100 savings bond coming your way as well.
Thank you.
Well done, Nick, and we'll see you next week as you try to repeat as champ.
All right, thank you.
We thank you for watching. Back with more youth bowling next week on CNA and the Candlepin Challenge.